All right, good afternoon. So it's Dr. G. I wanted to take some time to assist in helping figure out how to tie this bow tie. So I've had a couple of people reach out to me. So I'm going to walk through the steps. You may have to pause the video. You may have to replay it after you've seen it, but we'll get straight to it. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you button the top button of your dress shirt because you're going to flip the collar up. So button all of your buttons there. Now the bow tie is adjustable depending on the size of your shirt. The shirt I get is a 15 and a half, so that's what I put for my bow tie. It's adjustable, so make sure that you adjust it to fit. All right, and afterwards, we'll get started. So one side of your bow tie needs to be longer. So I normally put one of them at just about the midpoint of whatever this thing is. So it should look like that. That's step one. Step two, you're gonna make a knot. I normally cross this one over and tie it up top. So it's just a knot. Okay, so I've tied it kind of like the first step in tying your shoes. You tie that one, and then this is where the work begins because you want to make almost like what the bow tie is gonna look like. So put this one over your shoulder. Take this, turn it this way, and hold it. Okay, so I'm holding it here. I just have it pinched at the end up top. The one that you threw over your shoulder, pull that back down. And then you're gonna pull it over what you're holding. That's step two or three. Lost track of my steps. Okay, so right now what we have is we're holding this one and the knot that we tied is still here. Remember, that was step one. Step two, we're holding this. Step three, now we pull this over the piece that we're holding. All right. Step four, you're gonna close the piece that you're holding over the piece that you flipped across the top. So you close it. So this is the one that we pulled over, remember. So that's step one. Step two, we flipped this. Step three, we pull this over. Step four, you pinch it together. Normally people don't have a problem with that, but step five is where it gets tricky. Now when you pinch this part together, that's gonna be a little hole back here. Let me turn sideways. So like if I put my finger here, there's a hole back here. You can probably see it. But if you pull it too tight, you won't. So you gotta find it and take your finger and kind of open it up a little bit, because what you're gonna have to do now, and the bow tie is gonna get real ugly, but you're gonna have to fix it. So you gotta stick this part that's hanging. I normally fold it in and then just stick it through that hole in the back. Not all the way through, because you want to leave part of it on the other side. So this is what I've done. It looks crazy, but I've stuck it halfway through, and then I'm going to release what I was holding to hold this part together, and then I'm going to clean it up. So I'm holding here, it's double. Then I'm going to try to tighten it up. So I'm pulling this part, and it'll probably look something like this. So you got to put some work in to fix it. So let me keep pulling here. Pull here a little bit. And then you just got to kind of straighten it up. And there you have it. All right. So once again, let me walk you back through. Remember, one side was longer than the other one. We tied a knot, threw that part over my shoulder. I made the bow right here. Pull over, fold. Find the hole back here. Fold here. Tuck through halfway. It's gonna start looking like a bow tie. Let the top part go. Take your finger, pull this part through. I know I'm gonna stick my finger there. Try to tighten it up. It's gonna look a mess, look crazy. So then you have to just fix it. So pull this out a little bit. That's what I'm doing. Pull this side a little bit until it tightens up like you need it to be. All right, once it looks almost presentable, you can flip that collar down. Then you're ready to go. All right. It may take you a little time. Don't give up. Try to make it look as best as you can. I'll see y'all at 3 today. Peace.